Hey everybody, so this video is going to be organizing my pet bin video, basically. Yes, I have done like a my pet supply organization before, but I didn't really show everything that was in it. I sure just showed how I put it in these bins and like the basic stuff, but I didn't really show you everything that's in them. And since then they have got a little bit, um, not so organized. It's a little messy and everything. So I decided today I'll just go ahead and show you how I'm going to reorganize it and show you all the things I have for all my animals. And some of the stuff I don't really use anymore, so I may just show you like some of the spare parts I may use in the future and that kind of thing. So let's go ahead. Anyways, let's go ahead and start with my hermit crab slash fish bin. So I have these little hermit crab carrier things. I hardly ever use them. I think you can sort of tell. I mean, they're sort of foggy because I haven't used them in so long and everything. But yeah, I use these for putting it, but I do sometimes use it like if I have to like take some stuff out of their tank ever and they're like sort of in the way, because sometimes they tend to get in the way. I'll sort of just put them in this just for like a couple of minutes while I get those out. And so I only have 2 of those, and then I have this. It is a lid for the betta fish tank I have, but wait. It's supposed to go under the lid, but I got it used like at a garage sale for like $1, literally. Like the whole tank was $1, plus it came with plants and food, so I got a really good deal there. But even though it is sort of broken and everything. So this came with that, and I just have that in there. I don't know, I'm probably like never going to have a use for it, but I do like to keep these kind of things just in case. And then I have the little net for my fish. It's super smooth. I got this at the garage, a different garage sale too that day. I found plenty of fish things, so it was really good. But it's really soft. Like, I have another net too. I don't know if I still have it anymore. I may have actually thrown it away after getting this one because it's so much softer. The other one was a little bit more jagged, and I didn't really like to get my fish out with it. But I usually only use this net to get out my, I don't really use it to get out my betta fish anymore. I mainly just use it to get out my algae eater. Okay, and then I have these little cups for my betta fish. I just use these to put them in while I clean out their tanks. Their little cups that they came in. And then I have this one I got like when I got my hermit crabs, and I'll use that just to put the fish in too. And then I just have the lids for those. And then I just keep those just in case, I just have some random stuff sometimes. And then, oh, and here I have like these scissors from when I had Leo, so I guess I can probably just throw these out or something. I don't know. I may keep them just in case. And then I guess this is why it's not really organized. I still have like a toilet paper roll for my gerbils because they do like to use toilet paper rolls to chew on and stuff as toys. And then I have like an extra hermit crab shell. I don't really like to put this. I don't want to put it with the hermit crabs though, just because I got that as like a souvenir before I even had hermit crabs, like at a beach and everything. But yeah, and then I have like some extra fish plants. This one has a bottom, but it keeps falling off, so I don't really use it. But I may put it in the hermit crab tank sometimes because I'm thinking about doing like some plants. And then this is another one that's just broken. And then I have just like an extra one I don't really use. It's just like a plain purple one. I had that before and different betta fish tanks in the past, so as well as this one. And then I also have this one. And then I have like this, just like more broken cords and stuff that went to that betta fish tank, like as a filter and everything. And then here's more just like connected to this thing. I have no idea how to use that. I'm pretty sure you can't because the cords are in 2 different things. I don't even know. It's super dirty too. I just keep it just in case. I don't even know why I keep it. But anyways, then I have like these little fish, like more fish plants. Man, these look really pretty all bunched up like that. And then I have one more of those. Like my friend just gave me some of her old ones or whatever. And then I just have this hermit crab shell from when I used to have hermit crabs and painted shells. Bad idea. It was like a bad time. But we just kept it because it was from one of my hermit crabs and just to remember it. And it's a really cute little shell with a little smiley face. And then I have some fish tank gravel. I got this at a thrift store as well. So it's really good. I also got this purple plant at that thrift store, and so that was also another good day. Got plenty of gravel, gravel fills the bottom of the tank. Can't talk today, sorry guys. And then I have my sea salt for my hermit crabs for their water. And yeah. And then I have this little, it's like a little glass, like, I think it's glass. Yeah, it's like a little glass ship thing that I can put in the fish tank. It came with that tank too, all for like $1. And then I have this. It's what I put my hermit crabs in when I give them their bath so they can't climb out, my bigger ones, because, you know, they tend to climb out of things. Oh, yes, I guess I do still have this one. Here's the bottom part of one of these plants. Oh, I think it goes to this one right here, because I don't think the other ones came with one. See, it just falls out, but yeah. And then, yeah, I guess I still do have this other net. It was at the very bottom. So those are the 2 nets I have, and then I just have, okay, so I have never been able to figure out what this is. Okay, so if you guys know what these things are, comment down below, because I got these when I had my gerbils, and they just gave me this little sack of, like, this super soft fuzzy stuff, so I have no idea what they use this for, because I got my gerbils from somebody else, and then they just gave me this little thing. I hadn't looked at anything until I got home, and then I see this stuff, so I don't know what this is. I've never used it. So yeah, that's just in there. And I just have 2 more toilet paper rolls, which will have to be put back inside the small animal bin. And let's go ahead and put all these into their bin again, and then move to the small animal one. Okay, so now this is how this one looks. I just it's easier for me to grab things up, pick it up, you know, real fast, and I can tell where everything is much better now without having to dig. So, yeah, and now let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the first things that are in my small animal bins are more paper towel and toilet paper rolls, because when I first got my gerbils, I was super on top of all these things, and I was, like, collecting them all the time and everything, and now I just don't really use them as much because it makes, like, sort of a mess and everything, and I just don't really think about them as much. I usually just use like regular toys now, just because, but they still really like them, so I'll still give it to her every now and then. But yeah, and then I'll just put that sack in that one, and then I have their 2 balls, which I never use either because it's just, they don't really like it and everything, so I just keep those in case I may get a hamster someday or something like that. And then at the top I just have their food. I just started using this Sunseed hamster and gerbil food. You guys can see that. I put it in one of my pet store hauls, and I still have it and everything, and she really likes it, so yeah. And then in here I have this the dust bath for the gerbils too. And then I have I just have like papers with like care tips and everything. I don't really think I need those anymore. Let's see what else. Okay, so I have another toilet paper roll, and then I have their dust bath thing, and it needs to be cleaned out. I don't even know what I'm thinking with that. Then I have a fishbowl that has gerbil food inside of it, but whatever. I never use it anymore. It's just like a fishbowl. I never actually had a fish in here. I just like used it to clean out their tanks, and now I just use those cups. It's easier, so I just have that in there just for whatever in case I need it someday. And then I have this thing. Oh yeah, this was supposed to be on the wheel, like it attached to the wheel for my gerbils. Oh my goodness. Okay, so so the wheel would be right here, but it's like we have a bar cage and then a tank at the bottom, so you're able just to like attach the wheel to the bars of the cage, so that I just did that instead. It's easier. And then I have these combs I used for my guinea pig, and I shouldn't have these anymore because I thought I gave all my combs away to when I gave away after my guinea pig died. I thought I gave away all the combs to somebody, but I guess I didn't. So that's sort of sad. Anyways, I have these chewing sticks for my gerbil. She really likes these. And then I have like a towel which I would put Leo, my guinea pig, in after I would clean him, so I just keep that in there now for the hermit crabs. Wash it in and everything. And then I have these. They're supposed to be like a 2nd and 3rd level thing that you can use for your gerbils, but mine would just knock it over all the time, and they would never even like go up there, and it was just like too much for me to have to put it back up there every day for them not even to use it ever, so I just took that out. And then more toilet paper rolls. And then And then I have, last thing in here is just the hermit crab soil, which I'll have to put back into the hermit crab bin. So let's go ahead and organize. Alright, and this is my new organization. I just have these things on top, and then I have like the sand bath stuff, and then I have the balls, and then I have their food right here. And yeah, so I think that'll work good. And then just have to put that in there and I'll be all done. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.